guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because Allure has put out their Best of Beauty 2023 and I was looking at the list. It's very extensive. There are 391 products on that list. I was looking at the different categories and I have quite a few of those items in my collection. So I decided what better way to talk about those products than to do a full face try on. And when I say we pulled some things, this is just what's in my collection. This isn't everything that they voted for. But before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look using some of the products from the Allure Best of Beauty 2023 list, just keep watching. Okay, the Allure Best of Beauty 2023 awards just came out. There were 391 products on there from skin, perfume, makeup, everything is on there. And I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead, go through the makeup collection, see what I have that is on the Best of Beauty and try it all out. I know that I've used quite a few of these things and some of them I was like, I agree with that. And then there's other things that I've never tried before, but they ended up in my shopping bag and I want to pick them up and try them out. But it tells you what they were selected for, whether it was best foundation, clean skincare, clean makeup. They had broken all of that down. So we absolutely have all of this to go through. Now, I have gone and already pre-grabbed it. And some of the things I was just kind of like, I could use this morning. There's a couple things that I do want to talk about before we jump into it because there's like one eyeshadow palette and that's usually where I start with this. Now, when you're talking about best of skincare, so I was looking at this because you can go and check by category or you can just see all of them. So I went category by category. I did also go ahead and create an Amazon storefront for that, for the Allure Best of Beauty. So if you want to go and check out those products, anything that I talk about or other items that I have in my shopping bag now, because I am really excited to try some of these items. I've seen them, but then I always wonder and I'm curious as to what other people think. But if it's voted across the world for Best of Beauty, I want to try it. One of the things that was on here and I saw it and I was like, I agree with that. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree with it. And when I was looking closer, I was like, oh, this is the upgraded version of it. Let me get to it real quick. So first off, the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. This, I don't have it right now. I need to repurchase it, but I used it all the time. I think I ran out of it like 3 months ago. I absolutely love it. It makes your skin just look so much more youthful and absolutely beautiful. It says that it's $85 on Amazon, so I do have that in my shopping bag and I added it to the storefront, so definitely go check that out. I have a couple different like storefronts linked, so if you're looking for anything. The Tula Depuffing Eye Balm, it's on Amazon. You can get it at Ulta. I use that in the evening just to put on my eyes before I go to bed. I feel like it works. I don't really wake up with like puffy eyes. And in the morning after I get out of the shower, I put that on and then do my regular skincare. This one. This is the Honey Potion Plus. It's the Farmacy Ceramide Hydration Mask. I had to look closer, but I actually have the Honey Potion. This isn't the Honey Potion Plus. This is the Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. I used it this morning. I absolutely love it. I'm almost out. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm almost out. I use this all the time. You rub it on your hands, put it on so that, and like rub it into your skin till it turns into like a white mask. Absolutely fabulous on the skin. Just gives you that hydration that you need. I'm an oily gal, but I still need hydration in the skin, usually in the exterior, but even putting it in like my more porous and oily areas, I don't have that issue. So I'm upset that it's running out, but I'm gonna go and repurchase it. And then I love that it has a spatula that magnetizes to the top. It's so cute. I absolutely love the packaging for this. It makes it so easy because I'm always losing my spatulas for other things. So if you have not tried this out and you need hydration, I absolutely recommend this. And then the Best of Beauty is the Honey Potion Plus, which I I don't know that I need the plus because I don't need all that hydration, but I'll look to see what the difference is. And it's on Amazon as well. So that one is also in my shopping bag. Cetaphil's on here. I have the cleanser from them. Luke absolutely loves it. So I put some of his stuff on there too that he likes that I pick up for him because I'm not the end all be all when it comes to products to try out. There were a couple hair products that I have tried and want to try, like the Redken All Soft Moisture Restore Leave-In Treatment. I don't need tons of moisture in my hair because it can get oily, but when I do my bun for work, like I said, I love to put a leave-in treatment just to make sure it's still healthy after a week of being pulled back. That one, absolutely love the Redken products in an all soft line. Now, jumping in, and this one I was not surprised it was on there. For the eyes portion of Best of Beauty, and there's quite a few things on here and I'm really excited, but this one I am in love. I'm so happy because I pulled it out of the collection. They voted it best of for color eyeshadow. This is the Juvia's Place Candy Shop right there. Do you see it? And I'm so excited. If you have not seen this palette before, the artwork is absolutely stunning. The color story is beautiful and I love the shimmers. If you want to see full swatches, I'll try and remember to link the full video of this, but I can blather around everything else. I'm going to go ahead and jump into doing my eyes. I did not see an eyeshadow primer that I have in my collection. So I have the p.louise base. This is just, I'm going to put it linkable down below if you want to check out, but this is one of my favorite eyeshadow bases, and I did not see an eyeshadow base on the best of. I may have overlooked it, but I am so excited to dive into some of these products because looking at everything else in front of me, there's some amazing things on here. Things that I have kept in my collection and haven't decluttered. I didn't see anything in the Best of Beauty that I have decluttered out of my collection. There's a lot of things I haven't tried, especially like in the splurge area. I don't spend that kind of money on this. We've talked about it. If you watch my BoxyCharm unboxings, I just don't spend over $100 on makeup or skincare. If it's sent to me in like a BoxyCharm subscription, absolutely I'll try it. But I just don't go and spend that kind of money. I just, there's drugstore and more affordable similar products that I can use. All right. Also, and this was in the affordable section. Was it affordable or steals? They called it the steals. I saw this and I was so excited because I bought them and never used them. I swatched them, I looked at them, but then I just got really busy and I didn't use them. So it's voted best chrome eyeshadow wand, and this is the Colourpop Chrome Liquid Shadow. They sell for $12 at Ulta, but I actually have 5 shades. So I figured we would play around with these today along with the Candy Shop eyeshadow palette. Now, which chrome do we want to use? And these I've never swatched for you guys, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to go from the lightest to the darkest. This is in the shade Glaze. Okay, so that one has more of like gold to orange and green undertones. Then we have Sweetser Avenue. This one looks interesting. It looks very similar, but this one has more of like silvery blue undertones, vice the other one had white. So this one is Sweetser. It's a little bit darker than this one, where Glaze is lighter in tone. Then we have Bliss. This one looks like it goes pink to green. Oh, this is like pinky orange green. Oh, look at that. Okay, I really like this one. Then we have Supernova. Ooh. This one is like a magenta. Well, it's really like purple to golden orange. That is stunning. I still am drawn to this shade right here. And then we have Same Vibe. Okay, this one has more of like blue to purple. Like in person, it looks like purple to like periwinkle blue, but the camera is only picking up like one tone. It's just not doing it justice. I still want to use this shade. Okay, for this eye look, I think I'm going to keep it fairly simple and then use one of the chromes. I have an idea of the chrome I want to use. All right, I'm gonna go into this light pink shade first. This is gonna go in the crease and the outer corner. There were a couple other like eyeshadows or eyeshadow palettes. I just don't have them in my collection. One of them was one of, I think it's like the CoverGirl or Maybelline Brick. Like I said, I'll link a bunch of those items in my Amazon storefront. That way you can go and check them out. Maybe you haven't seen the Best of Beauty results. I've never done this video before, but I always see it and I'm always interested to see what the products are, if I've ever tried any of them. And some of the products that I have in front of me, I've owned, but haven't necessarily like used a bunch. So I'm excited to be using them again. This pink is just kind of like a wash of color. And then the other thing, like one of them was actually in regular like face base awards, and then the other one was in clean. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited for this. We're gonna go into this darker pink shade. I'm tempted to use the neon pink, but I don't know that that's the direction I want to go in today. So we're gonna keep it a little toned down. I say toned down as I use bubblegum pink. You guys, the weather has been cooling down. I'm not complaining. I'm kind of thankful because the heat's been excruciating. If it just stayed fall weather all year, I'd be fine. Between 75 and 65, like I'd be okay. That's not how this works. Ooh, very cotton candy vibes. I'm gonna go into this brown shade. I'm also gonna switch over to my compacted smudge brush so that we have a better payoff of the brown. And the brown does have like a pink glitter in it. So if you don't want the glitter, just tap it off ever so slightly. Interested to know, have you seen the Best of Beauty Awards? Are there any products in there that you disagree with? There's quite a few that I like. I would probably switch them out, but that's also preference, being an oily skin gal and some of the like products in those categories. But I'm interested to know your thoughts. Are there any products that you were so excited to see in the best of that you're just like, I've been using that for years and now all these people are gonna know that it's like a good product? So I left them on my hand and I'm noticing that some of them are still a little damp, like this one, you can see the shine on it. But I wanted to see how they looked when they dried down. Yeah, I think I still want to use this shade for this look. All right, so we're using Bliss. I'm excited because like I said, I haven't gotten the opportunity to use them. Trying to stay hydrated. Luke randomly came home to check on something, so I finished this while he like came in the door and interrupted. I do have the shade Glaze because I think I want to put that like in the inner corner just to like change up the dimension a little bit. It is very pretty in person. It is not translating on camera, but I feel like just a smidge in the inner corner will be really pretty. Right there. And no, that's not how I'm leaving that. Just the process. All right, so I have my dry brush. I'm going to take it and pull it a little bit. I don't think it is like really translating on camera, but it's really pretty because it went through the crease in like the gold orange. Can you see it now? I'm really not trying to pull my lid. I like that effect. I am gonna deepen up the outer edge once I do all the rest of this, like I usually do. Let me go do this eye and I'll be back because we have so many more products to talk about. Okay, we're moving on to primer. Now they had two. One was a hydrating primer, which I will use in the winter, not necessarily the summer, but it was the Beauty Blender Boost Firming and Smoothing Peptide Primer. I also don't have it in my collection. The matte primer that they put was the e.l.f. Cosmetics Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, which I used a couple weeks ago, and I'm really glad to see it on the list. We're gonna use that today. So if you have the original where it was just in the round tube or round component. That one, really good. This just makes it easier to get it out of the component, and it's a little liquidy, but it still has a beautiful finish. So I will focus it there and on my like liney areas. Now, I haven't used it along with the foundations that are on the list. So I'm interested to see how they play well together. Because that's one thing I found becoming a beauty YouTuber, trying so many different products, that some primers don't work well with foundations or concealers or certain powders. Like, you just need to find that right combination sometimes. You might love how your foundation looks, and then you change your primer, and then all of a sudden you're like, bad skin day. And it's just because you changed one product in your routine. So let that dry down a little bit. Now, there are 2 foundations. There's more in the Best of Beauty. All right, so foundations, they had powder foundations, which I tend to not use. Foundation sticks, which was the Westman Atelier. Light coverage liquid foundation, which was Hourglass's new recent hydrating skin tint. Full coverage liquid foundation, Makeup by Mario, which I have used a couple times in the last week, even in a recent video that will probably come out after this video, because I want this one to come out very soon. Now, for the one that I have in front of me that I was thinking about using today, it's actually under the clean category. And this is the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I have mine shade in 300 medium neutral. I want to say it was a little too dark when I bought it, but that was also before I was like tanning all the time. There's also a product that I want to use prior, and this is in the Steals category. And this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So we're going to use this along with the Haus Labs, only because I've been using the Makeup by Mario recently, and I do agree it is a really good full coverage foundation that I love. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, before I forget and mess it all up, I do have cream products that are in the Best of Beauty categories. So if you stay under the base category, they also have the blushes. So the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Blush Wand. I have them in 2 shades, one in Peach Pop and then the other one in the original Pillow Talk, which is a little more cool toned. Also from M Cosmetics, this is the Color Drops Serum Blush, which I've never used before. Not like actually on camera. For bronzer and contour, they have the Milk Makeup Sculpt Stick. Absolutely love this one. As well as the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour. So I've got 2 of those cream products, as well as you have Patrick Ta, who has both cream and powder. And then for powder, there is the Too Faced Natural Chocolate Bronzer. And I have mine in Golden Cocoa, which is delicious. So we have those cream products as well. Blush is cream all the way. They did have some powder products for blush, but I don't have them in my collection. When I'm looking at this, the powder blush was the Giorgio Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Glow Blush. Don't have that in my collection. It is definitely a splurge. It is $38 for a blush. And then another one that's in there is the Danessa Meyers Cream Blush, the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. I want to try that. I don't have it in my collection. Now, I'm going to go ahead, do my foundation and my contour. Then we'll dive into concealer, do blush, and then the powder. Okay, guys. Starting out, we're going to do the e.l.f. the Glow Liquid Filter. And a lot of people say this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I have mine in shade 4, medium. With the glow filter, you just don't have to be precise and perfect about it. It's just kind of like your skin prep. If you wanted to do just this and then powder because you want something minimal, you could also do that, because I feel like you just get a nice enough coverage, but like I still can see like my actual skin, and it even cancels down some of my redness. Now, Haus Labs. Oh yeah, I need a lighter shade. She did just release a new concealer that I want to try out. I think when I went to go get the shade that I would need, it was sold out. It happens. But I do want to try it. I do like her foundation. Like I said, I need an updated like shade range or shade, because this is too dark for me. It just means I will not over bronze. Okay, now to choose. So we have M Cosmetics in the shade Venetian Rose. Ooh, I don't know that that's the shade I want to go for today. No, it's a little darker than I want. It's pretty, it's just not the vibe. I think I want to use the Charlotte Tilbury in Peach Pop. I'm getting ahead of myself. I still have contour. All right, so now that we've got foundation done, I'm gonna go ahead and do contour. And I've used both of these. I love both of them. I'm gonna use the Milk Sculpt stick though. What I like to do, because it is the stick and I can just go and draw it on, not a big deal. I like to just, from the tube, put it straight on the brush, and then right where my ear. I know what I'm doing after this. I'm going and ordering a new shade of foundation. My skin is so glowy right now. Okay, now for concealer. All right, for concealer, so light coverage concealer, they chose the Tarte Shape Tape Radiant. Really like this one. I have it in the shade 29N. For medium coverage, it's the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Brightening Concealer. And then for full coverage concealer, it's the Bobbi Brown Skin Full Cover Concealer. And I'm thinking with this kind of coverage, I'm gonna do the Bobbi Brown Skin Full, which I have in the shade Cool Beige. And then powder, since we're gonna do concealer, blush, powder, they voted. Pressed powder is the Lawless Beauty Perfecting Powder, which I do not have in my collection. And then the loose powder is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder Ultra Blur. Absolutely love this. It does, I think, can't remember if it has a couple different shades. I know I have mine in translucent. Going in with concealer, look at the doe foot. It is just so interesting to me. They did vote for Sponge, the Beauty Blender, which I don't think I have one in my collection right now. This one's from Luxie, but I get why they voted the Beauty Blender. Now, going into Peach Pop from Charlotte Tilbury, what I like to do, same thing with the Milk Contour Stick, I'll just push a little bit of it out and dab it onto my blush brush. So pretty. Just know that once you put powder on, it is going to mute it down a little bit, so going heavier into it is not that big of a concern right now. Make sure to close it. That way when you put it in your drawer, it doesn't get squished down and then all the product in your cap. That has happened. I speak from experience. You don't want that mess. So easy to use. And it doesn't move the rest of your products. So pretty. All right, now picked up my powder. So this is actually from Beauty Blender. It's their like little soft, it's not a sponge. I forgot the name of it. I'll look it up. But just going to smooth out my lines again. See how it's starting to just kind of like mute it down a little bit? Even if you don't need like the Ultra Blur, the original Laura Mercier setting powder is stunning as well. Just make sure the lines are nice and not set. With the chin. Just see how the blush looks now that it's been set with powder. Vice, it's still kind of like in your face. It's just a subtle difference. Okay, before we do the eyes, I'm gonna finish off and do bronzer because we already talked about it. So I have the Natural Chocolate from Too Faced, which smells delightful. But I also have the Patrick Ta She's Sculpted, which has contour and bronzer powder. I love the cream in here as well, but I really wanted to use the Milk Sculpting. Decisions. I think I'm gonna use the Natural Chocolate. I haven't used this in a long time. I like it though. The original Chocolate Soleil is really good too. I also don't think this is gonna give like in your face like ridiculous bronzer, which I don't need right now with this foundation and everything. So usually I would bring it down here just to kind of incorporate with the contour, but because I already did cream blush, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna kind of marry them together down here. Okay, I was gonna finish off my base products and then I was like, wait, I don't have a highlighter in front of me. It's because the highlighters that were voted, I don't have in my collection. The powder highlighter is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Silky Touch highlighter. Every time I tried to purchase it, it's been sold out on Sephora. And then the liquid highlighter is the Jones Road Shimmer Face Oil, which the word oil just deters me because I'm already an oily skin girl. I don't need more oil on my face. But the powder highlighter I have been trying to get my hands on. So one that I would vote into if it was up to me, and I absolutely love this highlighter, it is sold at Sephora, is the Cali Ray Beach Gleamy Hybrid Feels Highlighter. It's in the shade Moonlight Beach. I also have the cool tone shade, which is more like silvery champagne. This one is the gold tone. Absolutely love this. I'll use it on the brow bone too once I finish off my eyes. But I was like, whoa, where is my highlighter? Yeah, because I didn't have either of them in my collection. But if I could do a write-in ballot, this would be on there. And I think for like as dark as my foundation is right now, the gold tone is the best. In the winter when I'm using like cool tone shades, I'll use the other one. I love it. It's just so beaming. All right, we do need to finish off the eyes. For this, I'm not going to use this light pink. I'm just going to use this one right here. This one's going to go the entire length. Then into the brown shade. Use my small compacted smudge brush and then we'll switch to do the outer V. are looking right now. I know why Juvia's Place was voted for best color palette. They have some beautiful eyeshadow palettes, beautiful artwork on all of them, but the colors just perform. I absolutely love their eyeshadow palettes. All right, now let's do the inner corner and the brow bone, and then we'll move on. Stay hydrated. I know in the past I would like Celsius or like sparkling water. That is just flat water today. For some reason, I had like a glass of wine last night. And I stayed home. The weather was miserable. I don't know why I'm dehydrated at all. Okay, now we're on to eyes and brows. So when you go into the eyes category, they're all under there. Mascara, liner, brow products. So for eyeliner for the waterline, I don't have it in my collection. They actually voted black pencil liner, Mary Kay waterproof eyeliner. I don't have that in my collection. My aunt actually sells Mary Kay, but I do not have any of it. The neutral pencil liner is Estee Lauder's Beauty Smoke and Brighten Casual Eyeliner Duo. The color pencil liner that they voted was the Colfi Underlined Casual Clean Waterproof Longwear Eyeliner. Like I said, I don't have that in my collection. I'll probably use my Wander Beauty Skyliner, which is a gel eyeliner. Now, liquid liner. I do have this one. So best black liquid eyeliner is the Lancome Idol Ultra Precise Felt Tip Waterproof Liner. I think I've used it like a long time ago and I liked it. So I do want to pick that up again. The waterproof liquid eyeliner, which I do have in my collection. This is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Line Work Paintbrush Eyeliner. One thing with this, and I made the mistake, I usually store my waterproof or my liquid liners upside down. Don't do that with this. It will actually like just come out so intensely that you're gonna wanna put it back into the container. So just store it upright. They also, for the bright color liquid eyeliner, is the Urban Decay 24/7 Inks Liquid Eyeliner. Gel liners, they've got the black and, for black and brown gel eyeliner, it's the Revlon Color Stay Micro Hyper Precision Gel Eyeliner. I don't have that one in my collection. Or the Color Gel Liner, which is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Grip. Actually, I might have it in black. I don't know where it's at. I was looking for it and I didn't see it. So maybe I've used it, and I do like the L'Oreal Infallible. Their eyeliner products are phenomenal. Now for brows, I don't have any of the brow like pencils. So they voted Kosas Brow Pop Nano for brow pencil. And the brow powder was the Joey Healy Luxe Brow Powder. I actually have the Emily Heath one and I like that one a lot too. But for brow wax, and I 100% agree with this one, the Benefit Cosmetics Fluff Up Brow Wax. I use this all the time. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I'm always using it because it just makes your brows just look full and fluffy. Mascara. This is where I'm going to debate, and it's only one of them. So waterproof mascara is the Gen C Spectator Sport Mascara. I've never tried it, but I kind of want to try it. I don't tend to get waterproof mascaras though. Volumizing mascara is the Kaya Cosmetics Twist Me Up Mascara. Lengthening. Okay, so they said the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Lift Mascara. I don't mind it. I don't know that it's my favorite. So we have this one for lengthening. For all the drama mascara, the Maybelline Falsies Surreal Extensions. I do really like this mascara. Natural mascara is the Well People Expressionist Lengthening Mascara. Colored mascara is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. I've never tried their color mascara. Colored mascara is also Tude Beauty Tudescara in Blue Mood. Tubing mascara. I love this one and I kind of want to use it today. This is the Blink Original Tubing Mascara. So I have it in the Ultra Volume Tubing Mascara. Absolutely love this. I would debate the original versus the Ultra Volume, but I do like the Ultra Volume. Love, love, love Blink. And then mascara primer, which I don't tend to use. It is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Sky High Tinted Mascara Primer. So there's all of those. I'm going to go ahead because you know I'm not good at doing any of the eye stuff on camera, with the exception of brow pencil, I can show you what I've been doing recently. This is actually the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. So I'll do this really quick and then I'll do everything else off camera so you can see the benefit. I'm not really good with liner on camera. I did it yesterday and that was just like once in a million. So this one's just got the angled, and this was actually, I think, like a free sample, but it's lasted forever. Actually, I'm almost out of it. That's all I've got left. All right, so before you do your brows, make sure to brush them so you can see where they're at. Mine like to go every which way if I don't. So this is nice because I'll just like flick it through the front, and then when I do this spoolie, it will actually kind of disperse it where I need it to go, so it's not too intense. So pencil, not touched. So I'll always do right here first and then the bottom line before I start to fill it all in. Like twins. Never. They never look like twins. I don't understand it. I think they look closer to being twins. They have their moments. Now, my favorite way to use this Fluff Up Brow Gel. So, and it's kind of like a white paste, but I will drag it backwards and all my brows look crazy right now. And then start flicking through and getting them to lay back down. But now I've just kind of pulled them up by their roots to get some personality. A little more defined and fluffy vice, still laying down in bed. They still don't look like twins. They never do. I don't have the patience. All right, let me go do some liner, mascara. I'll actually be back for mascara. Let me go do some liner and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, the liner went on. It was seamless and beautiful. I love the Danessa Meyers Line Work liner. It just goes on so nicely. I get beautiful wings with it. Now we need to do eyeliner. And there's part of me that just wants to use two of them together so that we can see. I've done mascara cocktails before where I've mixed mascaras because they do two different things. I kind of want to do that today. And I'm thinking about doing that with the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift and the Maybelline Falsies Surreal. I do like the Blink Ultra Volume Tubing Mascara. Absolutely love this. I will use it for work. It's just so easy to clean off at the end of the night, and my lashes look stunning. But I kind of want to do a mascara cocktail today. So we're going to start with the lengthening one. This is also the one that there was a lot of drama about. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about who it was with, but it was just kind of like, is it all the hype? I have naturally full and long lashes. So there is that. Do I think it like gives them length? I feel like they just lengthen them so much. Mind you, I have not dipped back into the bottle either. This is just the product that came out on the first dip. right, I'm gonna do a second coat and then we're gonna try the Maybelline Falsies. I've never tried those two together. Look at that. They're just so long. Okay, that's just the L'Oreal Telescope Lip Lift. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the Falsies. Do you need two mascaras? No. Have we seen this trend before? Yes. And I've done this with, shoot, I can't remember the name of the two. It was my favorite thing to do for quite some time. See, now this brush just kind of pulled them apart. Can you see? Can you see a difference? You guys, those are so dramatic right now. Did I need all of that mascara? No. But my lashes are very dramatic looking. Okay, so for setting spray, there are two. For matte setting spray, this is the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray. I picked this up probably about 2-3 weeks ago. Absolutely love this. And then for dewy setting spray, I'm not a dewy gal, so I do not have this in my collection. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Extra Glow Setting Spray. I want my makeup to be matte. I will put it all on like like you saw, it was super glowy earlier. We did the powder, mattified down. I'm not mad at it. So now, because I always do my setting spray before I do my lips. I just want to make sure like the entire face is set. And then I take my sponge and I press it in. Especially in the T-zone. I love this setting spray, but it has not replaced my Charlotte Tilbury, which I bought the massive size. I love it so much. That was my favorite release from her, was when she put out the double size of her setting spray. All right, now we need to do lips, and there were quite a few. Okay, so for lips, they had matte lipstick, sheer lipstick, cream lipstick. So I have the satin lipstick, which is the Pat McGrath Labs Satin Allure lipstick. So I have this one right here. I don't have a second one. This was part of the Netflix and Bridgerton release. I have it in the shade Nude Romantique 2. It's kind of like I think it's a little more cool toned. So we have this one, which is really pretty. Then one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. This is a matte liquid lipstick. It is the MAC Locked Kiss Ink. I have it in the shade Bodacious. Absolutely love this. I'll put it with the Huda Beauty Lip Liner 2.0. I don't think that's the name of it, but it is 2.0 in pinky brown. One of my favorite combos. And then for the color lip gloss, this is the Buxom Cosmetics Plump Shot Collagen Infused Lip Serum. So I have mine in the shade Baby Doll. I absolutely love this. So beautiful. Such a nice minty scent. And it is absolutely stunning by itself. No lip liner, no lipstick. And then on top of lipstick, it's a showstopper. So I'm thinking I want to do Bodacious and Buxom. Let me grab a lip liner and we will do that real quick. Okay, so looking at the list, there's also a lip liner. This is LYS Beauty, which is Love Yourself. The Speak Love Smooth Glide Lip Liner Pencil. I do not have that in my collection. I want to pick that up. Like I said, I'm going to be putting a bunch of these into my shopping cart to go and pick them up. Lip scrub is the St. Ives Juicy Watermelon Lip Scrub, which I've never seen. The untinted lip balm is the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm. Tinted lip balm is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. Lip oil is the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil. I'm surprised because everyone was talking about like the Dior lip oil for the longest time, and then I've never tried the Clarins, so I'm intrigued to try that out. And then, like I said, the lip liner, it's not lip liner 2.0, it's lip contour 2.0, but it is pinky brown. It is one of my favorites. Now, to show you what this lip combo looks like. So I did already line my lips to the best of my ability, and apparently it's not that great because this side is still like, even trying, it still looks flat on camera to me. Someone had suggested, they're like, have you thought about getting your lips tattooed? And I was like, I'm not doing that. I have tattoos. I hate needles. I'm not putting, no. It terrifies me actually. Just the idea of it. All right, so the MAC Locked Kiss ink in Bodacious. This is one of my favorites. This color is stunning. My lips just look like pillows. Like, do you see? I went from having all the lines on my bottom lip to it looking like a big fluffy pillow. It kind of smells like marshmallows. This is before I even put on the Buxom. I kind of want to pick up other shades of this, like the reds. I think they would be so beautiful. Okay, and now Buxom in Baby Doll. I love the Locked Kiss ink by itself, but I think with a lip gloss on top of it just makes it so much more juicy. I wonder how long it lasts, because this with nothing on top of it lasts all night. I wore this to my friend's wedding and didn't have to reapply it, even with eating and drinking and all of that. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. Let me know your thoughts. There is a very extensive list of items, 391 that they have voted on. And looking at the list, like I said in the beginning, I am adding some of those to my shopping cart because I want to try them out. I've wanted to try them out, and now seeing them on this list, I'm just like, okay, justified. I need to go purchase those. I will link everything I talked about as well as the items that I want to pick up down below. The ones that I want to pick up, I'll put all the way at the bottom so they're not jumbled in with everything we talked about. And I will also link my Amazon storefront in case you want to go and check out just everything together. There's also links for my Shop My page, which any of my videos, when I do my clickable links, they go through Shop My because I can upload the video and then put the entire display of what those products are so you can see them for yourself before you go and click and try and buy them. But I do all the legwork for you guys, so definitely check those out if you want to pick up any of these products. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with the items that they voted in each of these categories, or do you think they should have been replaced with something else? And if you think something else, let me know what the product is and why, and maybe I will add it to my cart before I check out. But I am so intrigued to know what you guys think of these products and what you would like to see in their place if you don't agree. But you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure you hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.